And welcome back. We're ready to play round 2 of Rosetta. We have wonderful guests. Oh my gosh, I was like host. Wonderful hosts. Wonderful hosts. But today we're playing with Daniel Zayas and Peter McPherson. Thank you again, y'all, for coming on and joining us on this wonderful Rosetta day. So we just played game 1. We were not successful, but we're in game 2. We're ready to go for game 2, and we're going to try our best to get Daniel this time to be our author. And so Daniel, this is, you can see the glyph that we have here, and we have the scene. And if you'd like me to, I can rotate the glyph to better serve your purposes. So. Oh, wait, hold on. I have you muted. Hold on just a second. I need to unmute you. There we go. You should be unmuted now.
Yeah, it's I'm watching the show on the Twitch thing, so I've got the glyph and the scene here. Let's see here. I think let's do. Let me just think real quick. What is the thing that's happening?
So right now, everyone, Daniel's trying to come up with a word that relates to this image. Is what we call off-screen. It's something that's there but not directly pictured. And Daniel's now going to decide what orientation of the glyph he wishes to keep it at.
Let's go with exactly how it is.
Okay, so no changes. All right. So, Peter, It is our turn to come up with a word. What word would we like?
Well, so first I have a question about what words Daniel is allowed to assign this. Could it be like a verb? The
yes.
whole
Yeah, anything.
thing? Yeah, okay.
It's anything.
All right. Okay, so we've got a city scene here with what looks like an abandoned market or something.
Yeah.
Some pretty tall buildings, so probably like the center of town here.
We could do something like town square. We could give something a little bit more complex so Daniel can build a more complex glyph for us.
Sure. Yeah, let's see what he throws at us if we guess town square.
Okay.
Town square.
Okay, so that's the word that we wish you to draw in this language. Do keep in mind that you cannot reuse anything from previous rounds.
Yeah, cannot use anything from previous rounds, and then also the thing. Okay, so the thing that I picked cannot be in the scene. So like I don't know, a cart or whatever.
Right.
But then the thing that I draw should be like in relation to like how this exists in that. Okay.
Right.
And it could be in the scene, right? I mean, we could guess something in the scene
Correct.
to learn more about the context of your actual word.
So what you draw is completely up to you. You just can't use any predetermined language that we've already decided. So again, like he can't use water, the same symbol for water that we had in round 1. He'd have to come up with a new way to say that. We can't reuse symbols.
I know what I'm doing. Okay.
All right.
So let's go with.
You go ahead and draw. Okay. Is that it?
That is it.
Okay.
All right.
Can you draw a small symbol off screen? It just clears the highlighting of the most recent. There we go. Perfect. All right. So that is our town square. I mean, the only thing that I see that it has similar to the rest of our stuff is the fact that it is
a horizontal line.
Horizontal line. And
yeah,
the P kind of has something to do with that. So
maybe. I feel like maybe we should take this one as a bit of a miss. The horizontal line, that could just be the structure of this language's glyphs.
It's possible. You're right. You're right.
Not that we should like totally write it out, but I don't think we're gonna
It looks like
learn
a
much.
full duplication of the bottom right. Oh, it's half of it. Oh, look at that. Good point. Curator of entry coming in for the win. Okay, so the bottom symbol, so it's half of the bottom symbol but mirrored. Interesting.
Yeah.
All right.
Huh.
All right.
That is very interesting. I hadn't
Good
got
call,
that. Thank
Curator.
you. Yeah. Cool.
Oh, by the way, Curator of Intrigue is the designer of this game.
Oh, cool.
Well,
That's
well,
awesome.
So, I would hope that the designer can actually do some good job here. This is very, very helpful. Thank you, Jonah.
Yeah, I think that's no coincidence. And so if we are seeing a part of town square, then that could mean like building. I'm referring to the right half of that bottommost thing there. Could mean building,
Good point,
maybe.
good point.
But we got to make another guess here, so maybe something to do with building. Could just be a thing that goes on
How
inside a
about
building.
merchant?
Merchant, I like that. That's gonna give us some info.
Because
Let's do merchant.
is not just a person; it's like
Mhm.
a
Right.
person that does something.
Yeah.
So
mhm.
let's try merchant, and go ahead and Control Z, Daniel. You got it. You got it. So merchant is our second guess.
okay.
So this is round 2. Again, after round 3, we get an ability that we can use. Oh, maybe outside of town. Interesting.
Huh. This feels like cheating.
I mean, Jonah knows just as much as we do, so
Sure.
About this particular glyph. So again, chat, if you're here, definitely help us out. We really appreciate any support that you can provide. Oh, look at that. Oh, okay. And again, Daniel, if you can just create a little line off screen
Yep,
so you can
that's right.
clear the highlighting. Okay, so this is merchant. Interesting.
Right. All right, so we've got that diagonal line there that matches the diagonal through the middle symbol. If that line means people, then the 2 lines in the middle symbol could mean people plural.
Maybe.
The vertical line matches the vertical line from the bottommost glyph. And which one of the glyphs are we going to get revealed to us? Looks like the center one.
It is the central one, so we might want to try going a little bit off base from like a person, because that would probably give us a really good idea of what that actually means.
Sounds good. Okay.
All right, so man, there's a lot going on here.
Yeah, that vertical line is interesting. We have a vertical line in the top and bottom glyphs.
Right.
What does it mean? Could it just be like a separation of ideas?
Yeah, I mean, it might be. Could be.
But if it means a separation of ideas, then that means we have a blank space basically on the bottom and the top one.
Well, let's look at this. Maybe we can. Again, guessing things from the picture might give you ideas about where
Sure.
to go with it. So
Okay.
let's consider that. Maybe like a canopy
Yeah, we could say canopy.
or table.
Table. We could guess like food or products, referring to things that might be sold. Goods, which isn't pictured here, but
Yeah, let's try goods, because it's also
Okay.
related to merchant, so it will give us a better idea of what parts of merchant mean what.
sure. Yeah.
Okay, so let's do goods.
Okay.
Oops.
Oh, let me do reverse there. Okay.
my hotkeys are going nuts. I'm sorry. Hold on.
Goods. Goods is the guess, right?
Yes. Yep. Where did it go? Oh no. Hold on just a second. There we go. Okay. My hotkeys are wrong, apparently. I'll try to fix them. Alright, so that's probably meaning we're going off base. I mean, it still has that idea from the lower right, where it's mirrored, but... man. So let's try to go for a more complex idea so that Daniel has a little bit more to work with.
Sure.
I do like the idea of a bazaar, because town square is just a location, but a bazaar is something where you actually sell things.
Yeah.
Does that sound like something?
Sounds good to me. You want to guess Bazaar?
Oh
wait, it's the end of the third round.
No. Oh, it is. Oops, I forgot to reveal. You're right. Hold on. Okay, so we do get... I was counting up top, and so I was like, oh, this is fine. It's not fine. All right, so let's consider...
Do I tell you something at this point?
Hold on just a second. The abilities, I'm going to... There we go. Abilities. So, we're going to go here. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's get rid of the... Okay. So, the author, whenever asked... So this is a future one that we can save for later.
Okay.
And we can point at a guess. We can say, basically, here, point at something that is closest to what it is. Or we can go with... defines 3 symbols or marks that are not in the inscription.
Yep.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
That one sounds incredibly helpful.
Yes, let's do that.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
So they have to be not... They can't be any of the things in the inscription.
Yeah, Jonah, can you use this now, or can you wait until later? Because that was not completely clear in the rules. Because this would matter.
Yeah, it defines 3 symbols or marks that are not in the inscription.
Right.
I'd be okay with using it now.
Oh, all abilities are immediate, so we have to use it right now. Okay.
Okay.
And I would essentially draw 3 completely different things that are not in these hieroglyphics at all.
Right.
And then define those. Okay?
That's going to be helpful for us.
Yeah, it's just things that it's not, right? Like, okay.
Okay, so you can just go ahead, and I guess we will just get rid of that. There we go. Okay, so go ahead and use that right now.
Sure.
So you can go ahead and draw 3 symbols. Again, while we have the designer here, does it have to be 3 symbols he's already drawn, or 3 future symbols potentially?
I would guess it could just be any.
Yeah, 3 symbols that are not in the image.
So
Yeah, I'm eliminating things, especially if you're going down. Okay, so let me just see. And it can't be anything that I've already drawn too. I can't define
it could be
those.
Something that you draw.
So I've drawn like things that are like not.
Right.
Okay. Okay. So let me just do some. Okay. I'm getting. Let's do. I got it. Okay, I know what I'm doing.
Okay.
That is spider.
Okay.
That is spider.
Okay. That's one.
Yeah. This is. This. This is land. And let's see here. This is water.
Okay. I love
Interesting.
spider. Spider's just delightful.
Spider's great.
All right, so those are some interesting ones. Okay, that's fairly good. I can probably remember that.
Yeah. Okay, so we were told those for a reason. That doesn't mean just one line is a single pair of legs. I think each end of the line is one of the legs. So this is actually a 10-legged spider, which is terrifying. Maybe 2 of those are its fangs. Why did you choose those things?
Oh, I think I have an idea, and I have a clue that I want to.
Can I get rid of these?
Yeah.
All right, let's hear it.
Here, I'm just gonna put it up on screen because I want you to see this. So the word that I want to say is this.
Good.
Okay, so that's what I want Daniel to draw, because water is an upside down is a U, and the top thing is a right side up like a hump, and that's where the camel stores all the water, and so it's like a creature that has multiple legs and has a hump, so it's literally a camel.
Okay.
Like.
Okay.
Okay, so that's round 4, Daniel. That's round 4.
All right.
Yep.
So go ahead and draw.
I'm drawing.
Please.
Sorry.
Yes!
Listen up.
Wow.
Okay. Cool. Okay, I was. That was helpful. Cool. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna grab it, save it. Okay. Whew. Okay. So that was lucky, but I'm glad that I figured that out. Okay, so let's go card 4. There we go. Okay, so that's camel. So the top thing is camel. Maybe caravan.
That's a good guess. Outside of town, multiple people. That's a great. Let's just do caravan. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So Daniel, go ahead and you got it. You got it.
Okay. So the next thing is caravan.
Wow, Daniel, did you see the comment here?
I'm expert level gameplay. Okay, so the word is caravan. So we're gonna go ahead and do this and this and.
I like where this is going.
Yeah, this is already great. I like it.
This and then this and then this. And
oh my gosh.
This and then this and then this and this.
Oh my god!
Nailed it.
It was caravan for real.
It was caravan.
5. Wow.
No way! That's crazy.
The first thing I thought of was camel. I was like, well, that's too simple. Like the animal, I can see the animal immediately. But then,
wow,
that's
was
great.
A killer.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, so break it down for us. What are the meanings of each?
Yeah. So the when you guessed town square, I immediately was like, okay, well, don't want it to be exclusively in town square. I want to show that they're like in motion. So like the town square is that bottom right.
Yep.
Right. And the other delineation would be like outside somewhere, like in the wilderness or whatever. on the land. And then you said merchant, and I was like, I want to draw attention to this guy here, but I don't want them to stick on people.
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
just I gave the person a head, like a single head, like the
Mhm.
one person. But they are a merchant, right? And then the goods, I didn't want you were going too far away from like
Yep.
in you were still in town. So I did like, okay, we were in the building again, and X hopefully will direct them far, far away from it.
Yeah.
And that seemed to work. Oh man, that
Yeah.
was an excellent round.
That's great.
That was excellent. Woo!
We did it.
We did
Did
it.
it.
We did it. Hooray! We
Yep.
did it. All right. So again, this is we're gonna take a quick break. This is just to reset all of the stuff and to grab some new glyphs and new locations. We'll be back for round 3 in about 2 or 3 minutes. Thank you, everyone. If you're watching on YouTube, like and subscribe. It helps seriously. All right. Be back in a little bit.